Hello, everybody. My name is TheTutor, and welcome to the Tutor Learning Center. And I'm here to teach you about y equals mx plus b. All right, so let's take some sample problems. We're going to take an equation, 3y plus 1 equals 2x plus 10. And now these are some of the problems I got off the internet, just sample problems. Since we're tutor center, just grab some equations that I find off the internet or make up in my head. And these are a couple from off the internet. So we're going to have 3y plus 1 equals 2x plus 10. All right, so let's solve this. We want to get y by itself. First off, we want to use the standard form y equals mx plus b. Okay, now when we get finished, this has to look exactly like this except in number form. So this is our standard form here. So our first step is to get y by itself. So how do we get y by itself here when we have a 1 attached to it? So basically we're going to move our 1 over. So we're going to do minus 1, minus 1. Okay, and that's going to leave us with, some people put it right here, some people put it right here. I guess in this circumstance, we could put it right here to make it a little easier to read. So we cross out our 1's. 3y equals 2x. Now this is positive 10 minus 1, which is going to be positive 9. Okay, and now we still need to get our y by itself. So how do we do that? We divide by the same number that's at the top. Okay, but we divide all of them. Okay, now the same number at the top is going to be the same exact number that's down at the bottom that you're going to divide. So if this was a negative 3, you would divide by a negative 3. But it's a positive, so we'll divide by a positive. 3 all the way across by the same number. So the same number here as down here, and then here, here, and here. Okay, so now we cancel out 3 divided into 3 is actually a 1. So a y by itself is a 1y. It's just an invisible 1, a secret 1 in front of the y when a y is by itself. So 1y, or y, is going to be, cancel that out, get the y by itself up here. Okay, and now we have 2x, well, actually, we can do 2/3 x. Okay, now why couldn't we divide this? Okay, in this lesson, they want to divide, not to get a decimal point. So if you were to divide 3 into 2, you would get a decimal. So that's not what they want. They don't want any decimals. So the goal of this lesson here is to divide the the lower number into the higher number, and divide it in evenly. That is the goal of this lesson. Okay, not to get decimal points and things like that. So now we can't do that here. We cannot divide 3 into 2x into this lesson. So we drop it down and get 2/3 x. But now we can do this in this lesson. 3 into 9 will go evenly with a 3. A positive 3 into a positive 9 is a positive 3. So our answer is y equals 2/3 x plus 3. All right, so does that match our standard form though? Y, our mx, oops, and then our 3 is b. All right, that is our answer. Y equals 2/3 x plus 3. Okay, so now we're not finished though. In this lesson here, they want you to graph it. So let's graph. Okay, let's graph. We'll say, let's see, on my notes I made like 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. We're not going to use all 5, but kind of puts everything into perspective. Okay, So now how do you graph it? So we have our mx, our m is the slope, okay, and our b is the y-intercept. We call it the y-intercept, but really it's going to start, that b is going to end up on the y-axis, okay, y-axis, x-axis. Okay, and of course, you know, these are all going to be negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now think of this as your y-axis, which it is right here. And this is going to be your slope, which is going to be your x and y. X and y. Okay, so let's start with the number 3. We always kind of want to start with number 3, the b, and try to get one main point to start from. So where is our 3 going to be? And our 3 is going to be here. This 3 is going to be right there. Okay, and now our 2/3. Okay, so we're going to start up from the 3, from this 3, and we're going to go up 2. So 1, 2, and then we're going to go over 3 down here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so basically we're going to end up going up 2 and over 3. So if we can see that here, oops, I'm kind of off a little bit, but we'll just say our 3 is there. Okay, so I can erase the 2 up and the 3 over. So this gives us what we call the rise over run. So that 2/3 is equal to rise over the run. You're going to rise up 2 and over 3. Okay, from this point right here. See, I'm explaining this in detail because I get a lot of questions. So not a lot of people understand this. But this 3 is our starting point, and this rise over run is 2 over 3. So now we can make our points right here. Sorry, I keep switching. I don't want to get in you guys' way. So right here. Okay, so that's going to be our 3. I think that's a 3. Let me get a little closer. There we go. Okay, so, but we can do this all night long with this. We can go up another 2 and go over another 3. Okay, and then that'd be a dot right there. Go up another 2, go over another 3. Okay, and we could do this all night long. So that is the rise up and the run over, which is up 2 and over 3 from this starting point. Okay, all right, and so that's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning into the Tutor Learning Center, and have a great night.